talk about what it's like to be a graduate, not having a job, and or making inconsistent money, doing, some, not menial, but a little, some admin work of sorts, and how to deal with the expectations that come with how you must spend this money, and my own experience with it. So, yeah, that's what my episode is about. Okay, so I recently graduated from the UFS after doing 2 modules last year. And I'm out in the world. Woo. And it's scary. It's not fun. Ooh, I'm starting to cry. Okay. So the reason why I'm crying is because for the first time I feel out like I feel this shift into higher adult gear mode or something. I don't know. I'm figuring out or trying to, I don't know, get myself to acclimatize to this shifting gear. Yes, I've been somewhat avoiding this acclimatization for a bit. I have, and I will not lie. And it's due to the fact that you don't want to put yourself in a vulnerable place of thinking about the unknown, right? Because some of your friends aren't stepping into unknowns right now. They're stepping into jobs, stepping into surety, and they now have different problems, right? And you feel like you're still dealing with your primary needs on Maslow hierarchy of needs. Yeah, it feels like you're still dealing with lower level needs, right? And you're not progressing as other people are, right? You find yourself moving. Well, this is the first time you feel that you and your friends are moving at different paces or whatever, and in my head, or to me, I recognize that we're all moving or on different journeys, on different paths, doing different things, and there is no use in me comparing myself to others and to my peers and to my friends or whatever. There's no real need, but the mind likes to gravitate and try to compare you and tries to move you into that place.
It's not nice.
It's not nice. No. That's where that's where the depression starts to kick in,
Feeling nothing.
The lack of worthiness that you then get from that.
But
yes,
that's a chosen response, right? That's that whole emotional intelligence thing, is to recognize that firstly you're interpreting your difference in pace with other people as someone other form of failure. That's the interpretation. And because that's your interpretation, the response is then negative, because you're failing. So you're gonna feel good about that. You're losing. Yeah, nobody. I don't know people who like to lose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You get used to losing. That's one thing. But I don't think you ever get to the point where you enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you can get used to losing, but damn, to the point you enjoy it, no. So I guess what's important there is not what happens to you, but how you look at it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And I've been reading a book, what is this? The Gifts of Imperfection by Brene Brown. The main idea is this whole thing of living a wholehearted life, right? So living wholeheartedly, meaning embracing those gifts. So those gifts are, what is it? Compassion, courage, and I forgot the other one. I think it's vulnerability. I'm not sure, but they're all C's. These are gifts that require you to dig into a vulnerable place, right? So you have to be vulnerable to have courage, I guess. You need to.
You need to have your back against the ropes.
Yes.
In order for you to. You need to have the deck stacked against you in order for you to require courage.
Yeah.
It doesn't, if there's 10 of us and one of you, and you start a fight with us, ain't no courage required from us. There's 10 of us. There's no courage required. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no courage required to go with the consensus or to agree with the norm. What's what I'm looking for? But anyway, to go along with everybody. That doesn't require courage. It's disagreeing with everybody that might require courage. It's believing in yourself when the environment that you're in is saying you ain't shit. That requires courage to get up again. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes. And it's not avoiding that feeling that will allow you to get to the point. Like, because people avoid the vulnerability itself. You see what I'm trying to say? And it is the vulnerability. Once you go through the vulnerability, just after, there's a gift waiting for you. Just after, dog.
And those are the gifts of imperfection.
So some people can go to different, like we all move at different paces. And, we all have a different path because your journey is different. What you're supposed to get out of the journey is different. So the moment you start comparing timelines, that's when it messes you up. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Spanban is here now. Where the hell am I? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's going to hurt you. That's not going to, if you're not, and there'll always be somebody who's doing better than you. So even if you were in your job, nicely, comfortable, earning, nice money, you know what I'm saying? Love yours type thing, you know what I'm saying? You would still be able to find somebody at your job who's doing better. You know what I'm saying? Or one of your friends who's doing better. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So either way, there'll always be somebody who's doing better. That's a fact, But I think the most important question and the most powerful question, emotionally and mentally, is, am I doing better than I was yesterday? Am I doing better than before? That's better. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at somebody else in order to let yourself know what is possible, what you can do. But when you compare your own progress, you compare it to yourself. And you compare the progress itself, so how much have I progressed? And you can compare the rate of progress, so how quickly am I progressing? You know what I'm saying? And you can work on those things. And working on those things will have a much more visible and effective, impression on your life than anything else that you could do. Yes, the manifestation, it'll manifest much more. That will manifest much more for you than thinking and wondering, than comparing yourself to others. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
So and also check out the practical, sort of personal development things, like my course, which I'll be posting soon.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll have a link.
There's still, there's still a lot of information that's out there that can help you be better. And when you're feeling crappy, bro, you're crappiest. One of the most powerful things I've heard was two things actually. One, if you don't feel like you're of any value, go and add value in somebody else's life. It automatically makes you feel better. Go be helpful somewhere. Automatically feel better. Number two, if you can't exactly get out and go and do charity, or you're not in the mood and you're feeling really bad, really, really, really bad, just muster up the strength there to play an audiobook or read. Just tell yourself I'm just going to read a page of a motivational book, or I'm just going to watch 5 minutes of Demi, The Wonder Live on YouTube, or whoever your favorite motivational person is, just to set you into a good mood.
Yeah.
As opposed to allowing yourself to be in a crappy mood all day and letting that mood disappear like on its own, because it will, you know what I mean, you will feel better. It's a matter of, are you gonna feel better in 3 months, or are you gonna feel better in a week?
Yeah.
Are you gonna feel better at the end of the day, or are you gonna find a way to make yourself feel better now? Yes. And it's not always gonna work. It's not 100%. So 90%, maybe 80-90% it works. Then that last 10% or 20%, it's up to you. Yeah, you can sit there and sulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, let it all happen naturally, which is fine. Maybe that's your process. Or you can choose to do the things you need to do regardless of that. And, you know, successful people will call that being resilient. Yeah, that's for real, bro. Let me tell you, perseverance, resilience, what, you know, these characteristics or habits that you need to have in order for you to be successful. You know, they talk about that. Resilience, yeah. But you don't need resilience or willpower if you allow yourself to feel the vulnerability and get the gift, because the gift itself will make you feel good, and that good feeling will allow you to do whatever it is you wanted to do anyway, to be motivated to do something. Here like we are, case in point.
Yeah, so you derive worthy, like your worthiness is not hinged on any externality.
There
like
we go.
You still feel worthy even if you did a bad thing, or a bad thing happens to you.
Yes.
Or you know, something that just shakes up your life a bit, you know?
Your self-image.
Yes, your self-image.
Other people can suggest certain things about your self-image, or suggest certain things about your life, or suggest certain things about you. None of it is truth until you accept it as so in your own mind. It's not real, and you make it real right there and there. You know what I'm saying? So don't take every suggestion that you get. You know what I'm trying to say? Check whether that suggestion is conducive for you or not. Yes. Remember how we even got to the point where you're recording this. You use those tools. Look where you are. You're having a crappy day. You're even crying. Just a few minutes ago.
Having a crappy day just before recording.
Exactly. And look at you. You know, we had a little chat. You know, we spoke. Look at you, all smiles and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't require any lives or anything. It just required a change in perspective.
Yeah.
There you go. So, regardless of where you are in life, whether you're the one that's winning or the one that's losing, you know, always make sure that your perspective is constructive for your own progression. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, I guess I want to thank you and thank my cameraman, the Wanderer, for participating in this conversation, for helping me in my little low moment, right? Or in my moment of feeling sad.
Vulnerable.
Yes, vulnerable. Thank you for also watching and being a part of my, I guess, me telling you about this vulnerability and this issue. And I hope it helps you. I hope it helps you grow. Hope it helps you with your little rut that you might be in.
Yeah. Even if it just gave you another perspective.
Yeah, even if it gave you another perspective. Thank you. Okay.